Hello, welcome back to my eBay shop. Today is Monday. I think it's May 12th. It's May 12th. So things have been slow in the shop, that's for sure. I only had 3 sales over the weekend, but then I did get 3 sales today. So nothing to write home about, but a few things I'm going to pack up tonight. So my wife texted me a little while ago. She's working a little bit late tonight. Not much later than she usually does, but I usually don't do any eBay stuff until after 8, after we've had dinner, and then I'm ready to get some work done and get ready for bed. But tonight I'm going to start it. It's just a little bit after 7. She's supposed to be leaving work at 7:30. She should get home at 8-ish. So I'm going to try to get as much done as I can before she gets home, and then we can have dinner together, hopefully. Right now, I'm going to get, before I go ahead and pack up everything, I'm going to show you a few things that I picked up for my inventory over the last few days. And if you hang on for 1 second, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so let's see what we found. Nothing to write home about, nothing really super exciting, but some okay stuff. So let's see what it is. Okay, I went to a church rummage sale, and it was a story where you buy a bag for $7 and then fill it with whatever you want. They really didn't have much there that was worth even the $7. I ended up only getting 8 items, so they're averaging out to about 88 cents a piece. I don't think most of anything that I got there I probably should have even bought, but we'll see a couple of those things here. These are all things I already have the drafts written up for, so I'll take photos of these soon and get them listed as soon as possible. So right here, this is just a Busch Gardens stuffed animal, probably a prize from the amusement park. It doesn't have a date on it, so I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's worth much. I'm going to put $10 on it, $9.99. See if I can get somebody to bite on that. I only paid 88 cents for it. It's not that big of a deal. While we're still talking about the church sale, I'll show you this Helen of Troy brand. It's a thick, chunky curling iron. Again, not worth a whole lot, maybe $12 to $15. That was in the bag. Anything else here that came in that bag? I don't think so. On the way home from that sale, I stopped at a couple garage sales. At one of them, I picked this up, Conair Thermal Spa. This is like a bath mat you put in the bathtub, and I don't know if it shoots air out or if it's like massaging, whatever it is. I don't know. I got a similar one recently that I bought at a thrift store for $4. It's worth about 90. This one I got at that yard sale. It was like a retirement home that has a yard sale every once in a while. It's interesting. It's difficult to figure out who you're paying when you go there to this sale. There's like tons of tables and a bunch of different vendors or sellers. So figuring out who to pay was difficult, but I paid $5 for it. I think it's worth it's brand new, still in the box. It's maybe like 60 to 70, something like that. I picked this bag up at Goodwill. This is like, I wouldn't say it's a bootleg because it has a brand name. It's not pretending to be Louis Vuitton. But this is definitely based on a Louis Vuitton pattern. I had a couple of wallets, Louis Vuitton wallets that I sold recently that were a similar pattern to this. This one is a brand called Daisy Rose. It comes with, the wallets that I sold looked very similar to this one. Maybe the color of this checkerboard pattern was slightly different, but very similar anyway. This one has a little something I'm going to have to clean off there. I think that's probably a marking from the Goodwill red grease pencil they use sometimes to mark stuff. So this bag comes with that wallet, and it comes with a little, like a clutch that's attached to the purse by a strap. So this I paid $6.99 for, I think, and it's probably, at least I'll get $50 for it, I think. It could be as much as 70 or 75, but I might just put it at 50 and try to sell it as quickly as I can. Okay, this is pretty interesting. This I got from another yard sale. It's like a paperweight, like an acrylic paperweight, and it has inside of it a miniature reproduction of McDonald's Corporation stock certificates. So I had a couple of these that were from some kind of a company that I've never heard of. And I'm assuming this would be something that would be given to, it could be the first people who buy the stocks if it's like an initial public offering. It's some sort of like memorabilia, like a little trinket for you to remember the time when you bought this McDonald's Corporation stock. The other ones I had them for quite a while, and like I said, it was some off-brand company. I couldn't even tell you what it was off the top of my head, but I sold each of those for like $40. This I got at a yard sale. I actually got it for free, but I bought a wrench, a big heavy-duty pipe wrench at that same sale for $8, and then he threw this in for free. So I'm calling this $4. I spent $4 on it, and I spent $4 on the wrench. This one, since I sold those other ones for 40 and they were some obscure company, and this one is McDonald's, I'm going to put a $50 price tag on it and see if anybody bites on that. If not, you know, I can always lower the price. Okay, that same day I got, I was looking on, I can't remember if it's Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, the free section on there, and somebody said, I'm putting out some Vespa stuff. They said old Vespa stuff. Putting it out in the alley right now, included this Vespa seat. It turns out it's not that old. I think it's like a 2015 Vespa. I was hoping it would be like a 60s or 50s Vespa. So this seat is in pretty good condition. There is a little bit of paint spatter on it. I think it might have been, I think the scooter was probably kept outside, so it did have, I had to wipe it down quite a bit. It was pretty dirty. And there's a tiny little tear here. But it still includes, on the bottom here, there's an original tool kit that came with it. It has the, I don't have a key, but I have the locking mechanism, which I think is makes it a little bit more sought after. But I did see these are selling without a tear for like 170-ish. And I think I'll probably just put like 120 on this, disclose that there's a small tear in it, and see if I can get any bites on that. I got it for free out of the garbage, so who cares? You know, if I can get $50 for it, I'd be happy. Although it's going to be a pain to ship, so I would rather get over 100 for something like that. I think you might have seen this before. This is a leather jacket. I don't know this company really, Manzor. I was looking at this at the thrift store for several months. They had a $50 price tag on it, and then I went there one day when all clothing was 50% off, so I got it for $25. It had some, it does have like a few, it was very dry, and it did have a few like cracks that I'm trying to see how bad they are, but it's not too bad really. So yesterday I took this out in the yard. I sat out on my front porch and I used some leather cleaner and conditioner and covered this whole thing, and it already feels a lot more supple than it did before. It was like, I mean, it's still pretty crispy. Like it just stands up by itself, which that's pretty crazy, actually. This is like some paranormal activity stuff. Anyway, I think it's worth about $100. And I probably will. I'd be happy if I could sell it for $80. So that's a few things that I got recently. These things will get listed in the next few days. At least they'll get scheduled. I usually schedule stuff out ahead of time. So we'll see if I can get any bites on any of this stuff. You know, everything has been so slow lately, and I don't really sell a lot of necessities, and it seems like if we're heading into a recession of some kind, people might not be buying these kind of luxury goods or just fun stuff to have. So that's it. That's everything new that I brought in recently. That's not everything new that I brought in recently, but that's the stuff that I have drafts written up for, and I just need to take photos. So let's go to the packing bench here. This is my workbench in the kitchen down here in my apartment. So let's, I'm going to cut the camera again and then get ready to go pick the 3 orders that are ready to ship and get them packaged up and sent out of here. Be right back. What I understand, or what I suspect, if these, if the tariffs ever do become real, which it seems like they're waffling on them again today. If those tariffs become real, brand new cars are going to be few and far between, and the used car market is going to shoot up. That's my guess. So maybe I don't even want to sell this car until middle of the summer or something. In any event, I do want to sell it. I want $6,000. I don't know how much they would have given us as a trade-in. Probably nothing. By the time they worked it all out, I'm sure they would have gotten that car for free. But I'm hoping to sell it for $6,000. I'm thinking about now, even though I've been going back and forth with a lot of people, going in and raising the asking price to $6,700 or something like that, and see if I get some reasonable offers. I feel like asking for $2,000 off is pretty brazen. I just now, what made me think about it is I got a message now that just said, I'll give you $4,000 cash right now. It's not, I mean, what are you talking about? 4,000 cash is not a selling point. I don't offer financing. I'm not going to take your credit card. I'm not going to take $4,000 via Cash App or something like that. Zelle, you know, you're going to give me $4,000. You're going to give me $6,000 in cash. That's how it works. Okay, that's the alarm. It's 8 p.m., so I got to quit talking, get these packages finished. Jessica should be here any minute now. I have no idea how much this is going to cost to ship, but we'll find out. Okay, Fuller. And it weighs 5 pounds, more than I thought. 18 by 14 by, it's gonna be 6. And who's it going to? RR, another one of these double letters. I really do have to get some kind of a chart, some kind of a way to keep track of all these double letters. It's interesting to me. I mean, my name is a double letter, so I guess I never really thought about it before. Okay, let's get these orders. Let's get these labels picked. Okay, I want to go to my eBay. Put some of these tools away while this is loading. Okay, my eBay. Down here, there's a link that I created that says bulk shipping because eBay updated and removed all the links that I used to use. Okay, RR is 5 pounds. I only put 3 pounds 4 ounces, so I'm going to lose a little bit of money on the shipping here. I don't think I ever said that I sold this for. This is one of my sale items. So I sold it for $39.51. 5 pounds, 0 ounces. And this package, I don't know why I would have written 10 by 10 by 10 in here. There's no way those things were going to be 10 inches long. 18 by 14 by 6. Whoops. By 6. This is going to be like $14. No, $7.63. That can't be right. 5 pounds? It's only going to Indiana, so it's pretty close. Well, not too bad. That's pretty cheap. So that brush, that little broom, only earned $25.34. So not a heavy hitter by any means. French Bible, 2 pounds. I think I probably did flat rate shipping on this, $5. 10 by 7 by 3. Medium mail. Let's just check. Yeah, Ground Advantage, way too expensive. We'll do that medium mail, $5.38. Let's put it in the spreadsheet. Come on. So that little French Bible earned only $8. So, again, not a lot of money. Okay, next up, Harvard, 3 pounds, 0 ounces, 13 by 11 by 3. Again, medium mail, $6.13. That's fine. So $8.41. So not great day. We're going to be about, I don't know, $38. Let's see. Insert function. Sum. $41.88 profit today. So slow, it's slow. Spend $19 on shipping. Let's buy these labels, get them stuck on here, and be done with this. I bought stuff to make quesadillas like a week and a half ago, maybe, and every night we find something else to eat. So tonight I'm making those quesadillas. We have plenty of leftovers. We got jerked chicken from a little jerk chicken place around the corner. We never ate there before, and it was pretty good. So I think I'm going to try to make these quesadillas and then stick this chicken inside of it somehow. MC and GF. So that's it. These 3 packages are done. They'll go out with tomorrow's mail. Hopefully we get a big order or 2 before tomorrow, and then we'll be back with a much more exciting video. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.